Hello? Oh, oh, my voice is going. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Hello, so just before we start, this video has no plan. I am doing this completely off the top of my head, completely improvised. I haven't had a chance to write a script yet. I don't know why I'm saying yet, it's Saturday today. I'm wrapped up in my blanket because I'm ill, but I'm always ill, so it's not a massive difference. And yes, I know I lost my voice like 2 weeks ago, but guess what? It's gone again. I have an awful immune system, so you're just gonna have to put up with me, I'm sorry. So as my mock exams are next week, and then we have a holiday, and then we have another week of exams. The system's fucked up, it's stupid. I thought that I would share a story with you that happened in school, and this is the story of how I almost got crushed by a table. So we were in my English class and we'd just done a spelling test, and they were really easy spellings. It was year 2, so yeah, it wasn't like a very hard test, so I did quite well from what I can remember. So I was gloating to myself about like, oh yes, I'm so good at spelling, look at me, one of the last times, because I'm absolutely awful at spelling now, but back then I was okay, mainly because the words were like cat and I can spell cat. So I looked up from my self-boasting and saw that everyone around me on my table was looking at me with this terrified expression, and they looked like they were laughing, but also like really concerned. So I turned around to see what they were looking at and saw a table fall towards my face. Pause. I'm now going to tell you what everyone else in the classroom saw that I didn't. So we just gotten our test results and everyone was looking at their marks, and one person, we're going to call him Sherlock, because I have a Sherlock pop vinyl over there. So Mr. Sherlock Holmes obviously didn't get a very good mark on his test because he started having a temper tantrum. But from what I can remember, he was a very, very strong kid, like ridiculously strong. So he obviously had started ripping up papers and freaking out and screaming. I don't know how I didn't hear this, but I didn't. I was obviously too involved with my self-boasting to realise what was happening. But yeah, I was like facing away from him at the time anyways, so I don't know. I was, my brain hurts. So anyways, he was ripping up papers and stomping around and screaming and yelling at the teacher, going like, give me a better mark. I don't know how I didn't hear this, like I said before, but I don't know. And obviously he got so angry that he got to a level of anger that I call Markiplier rage. And that is when you start throwing your furniture. And if you don't know what I mean by that, you should probably go watch Markiplier's Getting Over It videos, because he gets very angry. He gets to Markiplier rage. So Mr. Sherlock Holmes clearly got Markiplier rage level, and he picked up this table that he was working on and the students were working on and frisbeed it across the room. Bearing in mind these were lower school tables, so they weren't very heavy. They were like the crappy plasticky ones, but like I said, he was still quite strong for however old we were. And that is when I turned around and saw it flying towards my face. Nobody got hurt, I didn't get hurt. It landed on its side and like toppled towards me, but didn't like hit me, obviously, because I'm still alive, yay. You've got to be so sorry for my teacher who turned around after marking these spelling tests and saw this kid freaking out and throwing tables. Oh my god, I do not know what I would do if I saw a student almost get crushed by a table. That's pretty much it from that story. No one got hurt except me mentally, because I can still remember it. And now I've got a surprise for you, which, now thinking about it, isn't really a surprise if I've got my thumbnail how I originally planned it out to be. But this is actually a collab with my good friend Kieron, and we both did videos on school and things. So he sent me footage for this video and I sent him footage for that video. So if you want to see me, go have a look at his channel. I don't know when his video is going to be uploaded, but it will be uploaded at some point and I will be on it. Okay, so everybody say hi.
Hi, my name is Kieron.
Yay, welcome to this channel. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to ask Kieron 2 questions and he's going to answer them because that's how a conversation works. And yes, that is going to be it. It's not a hard concept. I've just realised that this system isn't going to work because I am not going to see his footage until after I edit this, considering we're not doing this live. So just imagine I'm giving generic reactions to what he's saying. Okay, so first question. I shared a story about how I almost got crushed by a table. What is one of your most memorable stories from school?
My most memorable / funniest moment from school is in drama. This was like last year in year 10. But what had happened was me and my friend Tom, we were like, I don't know why, but I was telling about all these crazy stories that happened like in year 7 and year 8 because we were really good friends. We still are, but yeah, we were just laughing so hard and everyone was like, what is wrong with us? But yeah, that was one of my most favourite like memorable moments and it was really funny. I have a lot of memorable moments from school, so it's a hard one to say, but I think, oh yeah, there was this one funny moment which me and my friends were sitting on the field for lunch and my friend Lucy, she was eating an apple, and if you guys heard that Frank Ocean song, what is it? It's like, I don't know, but it's like, a potato flew around my room before you came. It's like that one, but she replaced like potato with apple, so she was like, an apple flew around, like going like that really, and then my friend Tom, he was like this and he just like slapped it and then it got on my other friend's chest. It was really funny. And yeah, I have it on my Snapchat but I can't show it because it has my school on it. But yeah, that was one really funny moment that I'll never forget.
And the other question is, what type of revision do you find the most effective? Because there's lots and lots of different types of revision, so people have different ways that are most effective to them. But what is yours?
Okay, so the way I revise is like through flashcards, like books and everything, and like those you say you're not gonna get stuff highlighting books, well you can, but like you need to write it out over and over and then it gets in your head. That's how I revise. For maths and everything, I use this site called Hecate Maths, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's called Hecate Maths, and I just use that to revise. And English, for language, it's actually really easy because language is the one I'm like most confident in and I'm getting like B's in, and then literature is the one, well, I just really struggle, but I'm trying my hardest. But what I do for literature is I go out and pick out all like what they use and everything, and then just like use quotes and stuff, which is, yeah, which is good. But yeah, that's how I revise. That is all the questions that Amy sent me for this Q&A about school. And yeah, thanks for watching this video for Amy. Make sure to go and subscribe to Amy after and like her video. And yeah, after you've done that, maybe you could come over to my channel and subscribe and watch my videos. It will mean a lot.
Okay, thank you Kieron for answering my questions. Everybody say goodbye to Kieron. Bye bye Kieron.
Bye guys.
If you want to see more of him, I will link his channel downstairs in the description. That is now the new name for the description, is the downstairs. So yep, there we go. And it's just started raining, and because I am in the roof, it's going to be very loud and going to fuck up all of my audio. So this is going to be where I leave it. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable. If you did, leave a like because that helps everything to flourish like a flower. I don't know what I'm saying. And while you're down there, why don't you give that subscribe button a little tickle, because I post videos every Sunday. And yes, it would be awesome to see you again. So I think that's all I have to say today, so I will see you next week. Goodbye!